We begin tonight with several major developments in the race for president. Just a short time ago, President Obama with very pointed words about Donald Trump. The president was asked about Trump, who has said the election this November could be rigged. The president was also asked if Donald Trump can be trusted with the nuclear codes. And the president was asked whether Donald Trump is ready to receive classified briefings that the national security team gives to presidential candidates every 4 years. Those briefings set to begin soon. And all of this just as a new poll is out tonight showing Hillary Clinton with a 15-point lead now. Another poll showing her lead at 9 points. ABC's Tom Yamas with what the president said just moments ago about Donald Trump.
Tonight, President Obama mocking Donald Trump's claim that the election is rigged.
Of course the elections will not be rigged. What does that mean?
Trump hammering that theme all week.
I'm afraid the election's going to be rigged, I have to be honest.
People are going to walk in, they're going to vote 10 times maybe, who knows?
But the president now dismissing that as nonsense.
If Mr. Trump is suggesting that there is a conspiracy theory that is being propagated across the country, that's ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense.
The president going even further, alluding to the new polls just out tonight.
If Mr. Trump is up 10 or 15 points on election day and ends up losing, then maybe he can raise some questions. That doesn't seem to be the case at the moment.
As President Obama again takes on Trump, Clinton is embracing their relationship.
Have a great time. Here she comes. Here she comes.
Her campaign releasing this behind-the-scenes video, Clinton walking out onto that convention stage to hug the man she hopes to succeed. And as Democrats highlight their unity, for Republicans, it's just the opposite. Leaders like House Speaker Paul Ryan now complaining Trump has been off message since his convention.
He's had a pretty strange run since the convention. You would think that we ought to be focusing on Hillary Clinton, on all of her deficiencies. She is such a weak candidate, and it is distressing that that's not what we're talking about these days.
Some concerned that Trump refuses to let things go. 5 days after this speech,
have you even read the United States Constitution?
Trump was still lashing out at the Gold Star family.
I was viciously attacked, so I think I have the right.
Do whatever you want.
Today, Trump's rally interrupted by protesters waving the Constitution. Also today, Hillary Clinton interrupted by protesters as well. Secret Service agents climbing onto the stage.
Keep talking, you handle it, we're not going anywhere.
The hecklers, animal rights activists. Clinton taking the opportunity to hit Trump and his sons.
Apparently these people are here to protest Trump because Trump and his kids have killed a lot of animals. So thank you for making that point.
She's referring to photos like these that have gone viral. Don Jr. and Eric Trump, who are avid hunters, have been criticized for hunting and posing with some of their big game kills.
That moment playing out late today. Tom Yamas with us now live. And Tom, back to the president, because he was also asked if he was concerned about the classified briefings on national security that are given every 4 years to the candidates, if he's concerned about classified information soon to be shared with Mr. Trump.
David, he didn't reference Mr. Trump directly, but he did say this: if they want to be president, they have to start acting like president. That means being able to receive these briefings and not spread them around. David?
Tom Yamas leading us off tonight. Tom, thanks as always. And there were also tough questions for President Obama himself about the headline this week revealing a $400 million cash payment to Iran as those 4 Americans were released. The president adamantly saying it was not ransom for American hostages. ABC's Mary Bruce asking the president this.
What is your response to critics who say the $400 million in cash that you sent to Iran was a ransom payment? Was it really simply a pure coincidence that a sum that was a payment that was held up for almost 4 decades was suddenly sent at the exact same time that the American prisoners were released? And can you assure the American people that none of that money went to support terrorism?
It's been interesting to watch this story surface. This wasn't some nefarious deal. We do not pay ransom. We didn't here, and we won't in the future.
Let's get right to ABC's chief White House correspondent, Jonathan Karl. You were watching this with me, and you've been asking the White House about these payouts for months now, and the president reiterating that point, saying we've talked about it before, that this is manufactured outrage.
David, I asked pointed questions about this back in January, But what we did not know back then is that $400 million of the money went over in cash at precisely the moment that Iran released 4 American prisoners. And if you notice, the president did not answer Mary's second question, which is, can you assure the American people that that money didn't go to support terrorism? David, the State Department itself just 2 months ago put out a report saying Iran remains the foremost state sponsor of terrorism.
All right, John Carl and Mary Bruce at the Pentagon today. Thanks to you both.